Good morning, this is Jacob with Sutherland Chevrolet in Nicholasville, Kentucky, and I'm here today to show you our 2014 LT Z71. I'm going to kind of walk around it here. You can see the outside, see the body. I've tried to get most of the ice and snow and all that junk off. There's still some ice on the outside here. And here's the bed with the bed liner in it. And there are the tires and wheels. And I'll pop the hood here so you can check that out too. I can manage to get to the latch. There it is. Awesome. Very good. As you can see, it's in great condition for being a couple years old. I'll hop in here on the inside to kind of show you around there. I've got the heat going pretty loud, so I'll turn that down. There we go. I'll kind of show you going from left to right. There's the radio. Phil Collins. So, starting here on the door, of course you have your mirror adjustments. So you select a mirror by flipping this switch either left or right, and then you move this little dial here. It's not a dial, but and it'll adjust the mirror, and then of course you can select the right one there and then move it like so. And then you've got your power lock and unlock, your power windows there, and then down here underneath the power window controls, you've got your child safety lock there, so you can play a joke on your friends and you know, leave them in the back of the truck, hit that, get out, and they can't get out without climbing into the front seat, so that's always a great gag. And then here you have your window lock, so you can't mess with the windows. And then you've got some space, and I'll open the door so you can get a better view of it. For you can fit different cups and stuff down there, or change and keep stuff separated. So there's a little bit of organization there, the way it's split. And there's also this little area here in the door. So I'll continue to go to the right. You've got your down here. Oh, you can actually see that. I didn't expect that, but you can see your parking brake. And then right under here, which you can't see at all, is the there it is, the latch for the hood, and then of course your brake and accelerator pedals. Here on the left, you've got this little compartment here that you could put coins or other things in. You could even fit some spare keys there or other things. And then you've got your control for the four-wheel drive. Generally, you want to keep it on too high. And weather like this, I would probably set it on auto, especially if you're in some of these back neighborhoods that don't get plowed. At least that's the way it is here in Kentucky. And then there's 4 high. I would use that if you know you're going to be off-road, or if the weather's like crazy nasty, or you're on like a gravel road. And then 4 low, you know, if you're like climbing up a mountain or something like that. You do have to shift it to neutral for it to finish going into 4 low, but it can go into 4 high in auto actually while the vehicle's moving. And then here you've got your controls for the lights. So you can switch it that way, and then it'll switch to manual, and then you can switch it again, and that will set it back to automatic light control, which you can see here in the display in the center of the cluster. I'll continue to go right. Back here behind the steering wheel, you've got your controls for the wipers. On the front, you've got your cruise control options here. And then here on the right side, these buttons here, and I'll try to show this, you can see the display, it's refreshing at a different rate than my camera's actually recording here on the phone, so that's why those lines are there. They're not there in real life. But I'll show you here. You can look at different information, so it can show you, oh, you got about 27 miles remaining, so that means we need to get gas. It can show you oil life, 98% remaining. Once that gets down to around 20% is when we recommend scheduling your oil change. They can show you tire pressure there, fuel economy for like the last so many miles. There's a timer, so if you want to race yourself, you can do that. Engine hours, which is 1442. Temperature, and then most people leave it on this where it shows the miles per hour, and you can see the exact mileage there. Now it's 39,326. And then here on the left of the, and I'll try to get that to refocus there, that's a little better. This will actually activate voice activation.
Command, please.
Cancel. Which you can use, there she goes, but which you can use to make phone calls, change radio stations, things like that. And then here, this will actually hang up on that, as well as if you're getting calls via the Bluetooth in the vehicle. Then you can, sorry, I'm having a moment, I guess. But if you're getting calls via the Bluetooth in the middle, you actually use these buttons to answer and hang up as well. So on the back of the steering wheel, you do have controls. So let's go back to the radio here. So you do have controls behind the steering wheel, and I'll kind of try to show you those right back here. So these will actually allow you to turn the volume up there, and then I can press that button on the top, turn the volume back up. So I'll turn that back down for demonstration. On this side, you have mirroring buttons, but those will flip through your different preset stations and such. So, and you can actually see it displayed up here on this screen as well. So, very good. So, so I wanted to show you that. And then of course, your shifter here, and you'll see here on the display in the bottom right-hand corner how that, I throw it in reverse, it adjusts. I put it in drive, it adjusts. I'm going to go back to reverse just to show you that your backup camera here. So you can kind of get an idea where you're going. And of course, it follows the steering wheel. So when I adjust the steering wheel, those lines which are not focusing at all, there we go. It'll follow with you to kind of give you a guide about where you're going. So very cool technology that they use there, and it's very helpful. Especially in a parking lot like this where we got to back all these trucks up next to each other, right? But continue showing you things here. This is your radio here. So it's touch screen, and then you also have some redundant controls down here at the bottom. This, of course, will do volume, and then you can press that button to shut it off. And then this button will take you back to menu and settings, and then you can also use it to, I'll go back to the radio here, to adjust the tune. So very good. And then of course it has Bluetooth built in, so you can connect the device. It looks like there's two phones that have been connected here already, so we should probably delete those. But oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. So you can connect your phone, answer phone calls, play music, things like that. Now there is also navigation built in. However, it is done through OnStar, so it is a service that you have to pay OnStar for to take advantage of. So I do want to mention that as well. You can also have the Pandora connected from your phone, so that's a cool feature too. You do have a CD player, which a lot of vehicles are missing nowadays. Of course, that's the eject button for it, and then the slot to receive CDs is right there. And your heating and air controls, you do have dual climate control zones. So let's say the passenger doesn't want it this high temperature, then they can just adjust that freely and set it to a target temperature that they prefer. Automatic will automatically adjust to a specific target temperature, so if I hit that, it'll do that. In this case, it's adjusting to its highest setting, but I'll switch it back down to 72 because it is getting a little warm in here. And then if I hit synchronize, it'll automatically synchronize the passenger. So boom, now they're both on 72. too. The rest of the controls are pretty standard. Now, if I no longer want it to be on auto and I want it to blow at full blast because I'm very cold or very warm or whatever, you can just adjust this knob here and it'll automatically switch off of the automatic and allow me to manually control everything. So very good. I just wanted to show you that. You get your traction control off down here. Generally, you'll want to leave that on. It'll be on by default. I'm going to turn the air down. It'll be on by default, but if you're having trouble and you got the vehicle stuck and you just can't get it out, maybe turning that off will help you get out of a sticky situation. But I've heard the vast majority of the time it's best to leave that on. Here you've got your bed lamp, so you can hit that and it'll turn the light on in the back of the bed. So I want to show you that as well. You get a little compartment down here that you can see there, and then here you've got a circular outlet, and then under that you've got a like a home style 3-prong outlet as well, so you can keep devices connected and charged. Then here on the right side you've got your upper compartment there and your lower compartment with your manual there. Now here in the center, you've got it's both a seat and a center compartment. So you've got 3 cup holders, and then you've got these 3 slots back here. You can fit your phone down in there, or a wallet, or change, or keys, and different things. So it's a nice little area. You also have this little area here, which is also very good for cell phones and wallets and keys. Excuse me. There's a little latch here, button that you can press in, and then this will open up. And then here you've got 2 USB ports, an auxiliary, and an SD card reader. And then here you've got another circular outlet. So plenty of storage, plenty of space to keep things. They've got this little built-in divider as well. So if you want to keep things separated, it's easy to do there. And then of course this pops up and works as your 6th seat. Man, this needed to get cleaned again. It didn't get cleaned all that well. You can see all these little fuzzies that need to be vacuumed off, and then there's some dust there on the belt latch. Gross. And then here, of course, on the passenger side, you're going to have your lock, unlock, and then window controls. There's one thing that I forgot to mention at all up here. It's the last thing I can think of is, of course, your power seat controls. So you've got power forward, power backward, power up, power down. I'm 6'4" and 300 pounds, so I try to keep it kind of low and far back. But I also like my steering wheel kind of as close to me and as high up as possible. You do have a latch for that, so that'll pop it up at its highest position, and I'll put it down kind of low just to show you that. So yeah, that's to my understanding at its lowest position there, and then you can hit that and it'll raise it. So a lot of different options to kind of keep you comfortable. Of course, this is power back, so you can adjust that there, and then you also have power lumbar, which is the 3rd switch down here, so you can have that press further into your back or further out according to what's comfortable for you. I'll hop in the back here and kind of show you that area. I'm going to put the seat up a little bit, give myself some room. There we go. So this is a double cab and not a crew cab, so there's going to be a little bit of less space back here. But even, that seat's not all the way back. The other one is. So you can see how kind of tight that is when the seats are all the way back. For a child, they'd be fine, but for a lot of adults, it's going to be troublesome. But even in the double cab, with this seat pretty far back still, I can fit back here fine. And there's that bench seat. And then I'll hop out here just to show you the back. On the door here, you've got, of course, a little handle there, a small compartment there, another small compartment on that side, and another small compartment down there. So there's plenty of space to keep stuff. And then, of course, on the back of these seats as well, you've got little compartments to keep maps and things. Not that anyone uses maps anymore, but I just kind of wanted to show you all that. I'll walk around the outside here again so you can get another good view of that. and I'll step further away and not so close up, that we can get a good view of the vehicle. Let it refocus again there. But sorry to go on and on for so long. I like to make these videos long, especially where you're so far away. We want to be clear and concise and let you know exactly what the vehicle's like. But if you have any questions, any information I can get you, please give me a call. I look forward to talking to you. You can reach me at 859-492-1137. Again, this is Jacob with Sutherland Chevrolet. Have a good one.